This, this you gotta watch. You have to watch this complete eye makeup, face makeup collab. This can change anytime along the way or go downhill real fast. I have not done this in a while. If you're curious enough to see what I'm talking about, you gotta keep watching. But first, let me tell you, today's collab is with the group Keeping It Real Fun. Keeping It Real Fun collab group is creating an eyeshadow look, makeup look that is inspired by National Coloring Book Day. And that National Coloring Book Day was August the 2nd. The collab for Keeping It Real Fun is always the second Wednesday of the month. So we're going to use our fingers to create a look for National Coloring Day. Now, this is why I tell you, keep watching because there will be no brushes, no sponge, no brushes, no sponge, no puffs, just my hand, fingers is going to create a complete look. You gotta keep watching because I don't even know how this is gonna turn out. I have no clue how this is going to turn out. And I mean a complete full face. We start right now. Glasses off, primer. When I tell you only hands and fingers working here today, that's what I mean. So I'm putting on this. This primer. All the ladies that are taking part in today's collab with the group Keeping It Real Fun, their information will be in my description box. Please go check them out and see what they have created. This is the primer on. Next, I am going to use my Juvia's Place setting spray. Sprays on. Next, I'm going to use concealer to cover a couple of the dark spots. I tell you, this is hands, fingers, and nothing else. That's it. This is what this is going to be. Coloring books in all varieties. I remember my first coloring book was back in Dominica. I don't know if anybody here is watching, but in the islands back in the day when we had to make first communion, or the other one was called confirmation, you had to do it at a certain age. I don't remember what age it was, but I know first communion came first, and then after that it was confirmation. And we had a class we called catechism. Concealer is on. No brush, no sponge, no puffs. Let us see if I can get this done. Next, I'm going to use my Uma Beauty foundation. I think it's T3 Brown. I don't remember the shade name because it has rubbed off. But in catechism, they gave us a page. A page. I'm applying the foundation. This is where the artist in me comes out. I am going to use my hands and fingers to create this whole look, to blend it, to get it in place. And that's just what's gonna happen. Everything today is going to be with my fingers. and go down a little bit under my neck. Everything I use today. I don't know how I'm gonna get the eyebrows done, but keep watching. Keep watching and see how I get the eyebrows done. And I'm just going to tap to blend it. Only tapping to blend it because I have no brush. But this is the artist at work. No two paintings are ever the same. No two makeup looks are never going to be the same. Different canvas creates different looks. Now this is this is what my foundation is looking like. Okay, I need it to dry. While the foundation is drying, I'll go with my Plain Makeup by Yolanda Eye Base and I will put that on. But while in Dominica, you have to do First Communion and Catechism. I think First Communion is between 8 and 10. Well, I mean First Communion and Confirmation, not Catechism, is the class you attend. And they teach you about, they talk to you about God, the Bible, you know, there's a program you have to follow. And you do that, and then after you finish that, then you get certificate saying you're ready to either have First Communion or Catechism. So the teacher, I still remember my teacher's name, believe it or not. And the teacher has a coloring book and she takes one page and gives to each kid. And Catechism, I don't remember how many weeks we had to go. But I think it was either a month, it was every Sunday. I think it was after service or before service. I don't remember the exact thing, but it was at least a month or 2 months. And that was what we did. I don't know if they still do confirmation or First Communion, but none of that happened with my kids. I didn't follow the same thing. But that was how I ended up with my first coloring page. I call it coloring book, but it was a page. Every Sunday we get a page and we have to color. Back then they tell you color and make sure you don't go outside the lines. I always did the opposite. So sometimes I would color outside the line to give it a little more flair because to me it looked different and better. But again, that was just me. Now, my eye base is on. I am going to attempt with my finger to do my brows. Okay, this is a painting. Consider this a painting. So I'm painting my face with my fingers today. No brushes, no sponge. I have a little bit of black on here and that will give. I am not going for perfection. There is no perfection here. Consider this a painting. So I'm painting my face as an artist. This is the brown. That's one. But if anybody in the comments remember First Communion and Confirmation, let me know in the comments if you had it done or if you heard of it or if you know about it. Let me know. That's my brow. I painted it on. This is so much fun. So much fun. I am loving this. Okay, now that the brows have been painted on, I am going to use face powder to set. This is... I'm using my Clinique face powder. I'm taking my hands and I'm rubbing in there like this. This is just so crazy. But again, this is what I am doing today. Oh my God. This is the collab with the group Keeping It Real Fun. Remember that. Please remember to go check out the other ladies that are taking part in it to see what they create. I know the eyeshadow look is supposed to be with our hands, but I just want to just do everything with my hands today. Everything, like everything. Yes. See my hands, I'm going into the powder. I need to do my forehead. I'm just tapping it in because everything needs to be done just like that. This powder goes down first, and then I'll do a loose powder to make sure everything stays intact. I'm going to use a loose powder to go over it. I'm using Huda Beauty Peach Pie. I like to put it in something like this. Now I'll start down here. But remember, no brush, no sponge, none of that stuff. So I gotta make sure I tap it in properly. Okay, now I have set my face with powder. Let us start the eye look. I love putting my eyeshadow with my hands already, so that's even a nice plus. I'm going to use a pink, like a dusty rose pink. I'm going to put that on the lids like this. Remember, I'm just painting. This is a matte shade, but again, like I say, I love using my hands to do stuff, so this is not that hard for me to do. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope and pray that you are healthy, or at least on the road to be healthy. If you're sick, I pray that you're recovering nicely. If you are anxious, I pray that you get someone to talk to. This is just a math. The math I'm putting first. If you have anxiety, if you have depression, seek help. Sometimes our mind tells us one thing and our heart says something completely different. So listen to your body and seek help for whatever it is that is going on. I am just taking my finger and just blending as I would with a brush, like an orange brown. The shade, I will put it in the outer corner right here. Nothing planned. I am just looking at the palette and picking colors. And I will go into the inner corner, the outer corner, and into the crease with this. It's like a burnt orange, but it's in the brown family. And I am using my fingers to blend it. This is so much fun. Today's it's no surprise. I am creative. You are creative. Be creative. Don't be like everybody else, because everybody cannot be the same. Everybody has different DNA running through their body, so you just cannot be the same. I am creative. I am creative. You are creative in so many different ways, but you have to explore to find out what you are creative in. And you can be creative in many different things, but you got to explore it. You know what I mean? You have to explore it. So I will do this because this color just kept coming back to me, back and forth every time I look at the palette. Coloring Book Month. National Coloring Book Month. August the 2nd. And again, we have to use our fingers to create a look. Oh my God. This is crazy and fun. I'm using both hands. This is my left hand, but I can do stuff with my left hand too. I don't know. This is fun, 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 fun. See how well I use my left hand? Okay, so now I have this color right here. I need a shimmer. I'm just blending it as you can see, into the other dusty rose, into the dusty rose color. I'm going to go into this purple shimmer and I'm going to put it right here. Right here. It's not a mighty shimmer, but it's a shimmer. And it has so much fallout on it, so I don't know if it's giving its true color or not, because this palette does have fallout, you know, so everything falls on top of the next one. But this is what we are looking like. Let me line my eyes with this and also the bottom, and then I'll come back so we can do bronzer and blush and lips. All right, this is good. Okay, I am back as promised with the liner top and the bottom. I did not put mascara yet. I am going to do bronzer and blush. Let's wipe all of this off. Now bronzer, I'm using my MAC bronzer. So let's make sure we get this right. Put back a little bit of life back into the face. Bronzer always does that for me. Well, bronzer and blush. You see how this is coming together? Today I have 0 brushes to wash, 0 sponge, and now I'm just blending it because I only use my fingers and my hand to do my makeup. So 0 brushes. Yeah. Okay, love the bronzer, how it's looking. Now I'm going to do it right here and just blend it with my finger. Right? A little bit of bronzer over here. And I just blend it in with my finger. Now for blush. My fingers, Juvia's Place blush. I'm gonna take this one. And I'm just putting it right here. And blend it with my fingers. Next, I'm using Ofra highlighter. I put my top mascara on already. I'm using this highlighter right here by Ofra. Time for lips. Lipstick. Today's collab with the group Keeping It Real Fun. I have now come to the end of my complete full face makeup using just my hands, no sponges, no brushes, nothing. Even my hair, I want it to look like a picture, an act, something unpolished but different, something unpolished but beautiful for the eyes. So with this said, I just took my hair out of this bun and let it flow. This is my complete look using only my hands and my fingers. Let me know in the comments what you think. Today's I am creative. I just had to use this because I am being creative here, using my fingers for a complete full face makeup. Leave me in the comments what you think. Your honest opinion, your honest comments always is the best. I thank you very much for watching this collab video. Share this video with someone else. And remember, please play a playlist of mine. Until I see you and you see me, I want you to know that you have a creative bone in your body. You have a creative bone in your body. Find it and use it, enjoy it. Coloring book, eyeshadow, full face makeup look for the collab with the group, keeping it real fun. Do I look like a picture? Do I look like a picture? Am I a picture? Am I a picture? Yes, I am. Bye.